Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Gamer and we're returning to our Kaiserreich Let's Play of Hearts of Iron 4. Right, so we are fighting quite a couple of battles over here in the Northeast Sea, and I was wondering what we could do in the meantime, since we are only researching advanced light battery upgrades. That's going to take 60 days or so. And what could we really be doing in the meantime? So I had a look around and I thought it might be lovely indeed if we were to go ahead and look at our useless destroyers over here. Now, I don't want to upgrade any of the batteries or anything of that, like that, but it would be nice if we were to get a couple of mine laying gears over here. So that would bring us a little bit of mine laying capabilities, which we haven't really had so far. So it would be nice to do this and get a decent minesweeper over here. And I think what we could also do, since it's only about, let's say, 60 or so costs, so not really that much, let's also get a decent torpedo upgrade on these guys. They are not going to be the best ships ever. They're going to be a slightly stopgap measure that we are going to use to lay mines, and I think that's a decent job, you know. It's a good use for an old ship. I don't think we want to upgrade any of the other things. This would start to become to look a little bit too costly. This would be about 100. It wouldn't really give us that much, so no, neither of this should really be upgraded, I think. So let's simply go ahead with this, and I think that's fine and fantastic. And what we're going to do is we're going to grab, of course, a couple of these ships and upgrade them. I think we should actually aim for the ones with sort of the lowest capabilities. Now, we do have a couple of ones that have already been repaired, so on the other hand, these guys are level 4. Yeah, but you know what? It doesn't matter that much. So let's grab all of these guys. Let's upgrade them to be mine layer 1s. There we go. It's going to take only 6 days to complete. It's going to be a fairly quick job. So that's fairly nice. I think when we restart the game like this, they should start to appear very quickly over here. Let's nevertheless do it like this. Right. Now we have unread naval results immediately over here. A couple of convoys, not really that much to worry about. A couple of ships over there, a couple of aircrafts. You know what? We should send these guys here over the bay. I think that's going to be nice. Yeah, and down here. Ooh, look at this. Ostasian. So, yeah, these guys, I think. Are these guys? These guys? Germany's Asia. Yeah, they have landed over there. We are very much trying to get a hold over here to save our troops here from total annihilation. They've been cut off a little bit, unfortunately, but this is Equatorial Africa. Okay, alright. Yeah, that's alright though. We are sending a couple of troops down there, so I suppose what we should do is grab, I guess, 4 although 5 of the 5 guys here. Send you guys over here and then ask these guys here to start preparing something else. We also got a couple of troops over here. You know what? I would like you gentlemen here to start a naval invasion order from over here towards directly onto Havana. I think that's going to be alright. And that might allow us to do some funny things there. And likewise, this gentleman, I would actually like you to do a simultaneous attack on... Ooh, this is awkward. Yeah, let's say over here. Right, and that might be nice. Good. I think we do have enough ships down here that should not be a problem. Let's grab all of these guys and unassign you from over here. You're purely assigned over here, and you know what? That doesn't really need to be the case either. So the battle group is up over there. Suppose we could send the scout fleet. Well, let's send both of these. Let's send the scout fleet down here. And you guys are going to be strike force, but you're going to be still situated up here. That's alright, I think. Good. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Good. Then the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to grab all of the other guys over here. So at least these motorized divisions and at least these guys who have not any order right now. So yeah, everyone who is without an order. You guys, could you kindly come up sort of towards this area here? Yeah, I think that's going to be alright. Yeah. Simply so we can bring you into Cuba a little bit faster. That might be alright. Good. Right, everyone else? You know what? You're fine where you are. And, you know, I think we do have a couple of guys over here. So all of you, likewise, do get maybe down here. think that's okay. Right, you're coming there as well. Good to see. Right, everyone else here is advancing. That's okay. Fairly nice, actually. You are advancing there. I don't think that's really the best way to go. Let's go this way instead. And you know what? You are coming up there. That's alright then. You're coming up there. That's good. So we're going to cut off these two guys as well. So really the most important thing is Africa down here. Especially this attack there. Unread port strikes. Yes, and lovely. More battles over here. Mostly convoys that are being sunk. Hopefully at least. Although there seem to be a couple of capital ships as well. And 2 of our destroyers, which I do hope are not going to join. And they are, so that is pretty bad luck for you guys. I think you're not going to survive that. That was a little bit stupid of you, wasn't it? Right. Or maybe it was my fault for sending them there. In the first place. You guys don't do whatever you're doing. Retreat, retreat, retreat. I suppose you'll be out of luck. Damn it. It's not this battle though. Is it this one? Yeah. Oh, Republican Air Force. That is done. That is lovely. I think new pilot training would be good for the air doctrine research. Although I would like to get woman flying corps simply because for the rule there. Although it's not really that important. Let's start this one. Yeah, and I suppose we are going to lose ships over here. That is a pity. Yeah, both of these ships lost. Oh well, oh well. It was about to happen someday. Right, how are things looking down here? Pretty bleak actually. You're not really making any progress here, are you? We are very low on supplies down here. How much supplies are we actually capable of bringing here? Well, only really here is a problem. Everything else seems to be fine. What state is that? South whatever? Do we have south whatever in this line? No, only southern Ontario. In this list. Of course it is what I meant to say. You're going up there, that's okay. As long as these other divisions are coming down there. Which I think they are. Let's try to get these guys to surrender. And then what I'm going to try is drive you all the way up to Vancouver. Just try to get there immediately, basically. Right, port strikes. Ooh, big battle over here. Couple of Dutch ships, couple of Flemish ships I want to say. But it's mostly the French that are involved there. Our 2 destroyers have gone down. And that is a pity. But at least we are bringing in a couple of aircraft as well. So that might at least sink a couple of their ships. Maybe? Yeah, yeah. No, actually sunk by a submarine. Lovely. Fast battleship sunk by a submarine. You don't get that every day. Right. A couple of our aircraft lost. A couple of convoys lost. This here is a little bit disappointing, but they have pretty much been driven inland. And look at this. So you've got a rare naval land. Oh, okay, it's a naval landing. I thought they'd be attacking Valletta. The arrow looked a little bit like that, but unfortunately that's not supposed to be. Right, everything fine over there. Some battles over here, I suppose. Let's get you to drive on Vancouver as well. So I think we can more or less leave Canada as is. You guys can leave that order. That's fine. Yeah, and we are still trying to engage forces down here. Florida coast, we've spotted a couple of ships over here, but we haven't really seen them yet. So yeah, it's gonna be alright. Let's get you to Thunder Bay. And everyone there is doing, I think, very good stuff. Alright, naval results. That probably is the destroyer that we lost. I think we haven't yet gotten any confirmation of that because this battle has technically not ended, but we have sunk 2 capital ships now. That is good to see. The third one doesn't look too strong either. 12.2%. Just a lucky hit here would be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah, but it is getting away. Still. Couple of carriers as well. It might be useful in the midterm. So, large number, well, medium number of capital ships sunk over there. That's good. More convoys, more port strikes. Yes, it does look like we've sunk a dreadnought actually there. So that is fine. And a submarine. And another submarine and a destroyer. Good. I like it. Apparently we're losing this fight over here in Sicily, which is of course not good. But all in all, the Italians seem to hold out, so that is okay. Germany on another offensive over there. We on another... Ah, this looks good. This looks good for us. If we get Lübeck, they will also lose Kiel. And that would be great. On the other hand, it's a little bit unfortunate that we've got a couple of Dutch troops up there. Right, so we'll need to see about that. Right, Canada, everything is fine and dandy. You all advancing, that's good. And down here in Africa, really just do win this battle, please. Pretty please. We do need to get here. Okay, one of you is low on organization? No, not really. Well, you're advancing here. Most of you guys are trying to sort of not advance, aren't you? Nearly 2,000 short on motorized equipment now. It's pretty bad for us. Right, yeah, I think we need to be a little bit more aggressive here in the Caribbean. You guys are coming up though, so not much we can accelerate there. More port strikes. Yet more port strikes. Ooh, look at this. Big battle over here. Oh, so our fast battleships have now arrived in this battle. And are at least contributing to this battle now. Which is good. We've also sunk this, the Honors Marks. Interesting name for a capitalist ship there. We are engaging these smaller ships as well. Good stuff over there. Good sinking there. We are shy a little bit on free dockyards. Is that the case though? How about you guys? You're all refitting, but you are still refitting, so why are you... Is there only 3 ships? Ah, have you guys finished up? Yeah, it looks like that. Okay, good. Right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ask these guys here to be part... Well, you should really be in new fleet, shouldn't you? Yeah, okay, let's assign you to this. Let's see you, blockade runner. Yeah, I buy you. And I'm going to ask you to be based over here and to do mine laying in the North Sea. I think that's going to be very helpful for us. Right, so let's grab a couple of more ships, like I think you guys here. We are going to refit these ships into mine layers. And that I think is going to be useful. Could also think about getting a couple of new... At least 2 more anti-submarine warfare ships. Yeah, I think that would not be too bad. Let's look at production over here. You guys should be joining up fairly soon. And then we are going to have good results over there, I think. Right, good. Unread port strikes, yes. Free dockyards, yes. How's this battle going then? It looks pretty good to me, doesn't it? And we will be suffering a little bit more damage here. So yeah. Single destroyer, really? Only sunk? I thought that'd be 2. Okay, we are just immediately getting into the next battle. Where I think we will be sinking this armored cruiser and hopefully a couple of these light ships. 12. That's a good result there already. How can we have so many free dockyards? I thought I sent quite a couple of these ships towards being repaired or being refit. You should immediately be refit. You're on harbor already. What's going on here? You guys. What's your design? Weird design. Why are you sort of a separate group than these? I'm confused. You're repairing a number of ships here. Are you being repaired before you can be refit? But I mean that would sort of make sense. Right. Alright, alright. Okay, you're advancing there. I guess one of you gentlemen could sort of capture this area. Yeah, and I think Canada should surrender fairly soon. How are we looking down here? Most of our guys are still landing in this harbour. And you guys are all... yeah, you'll need to recover quite a bit there. And these gentlemen here can already advance onto Nassau itself, which apparently we lost. From Valletta, 2 submarines sunk in harbour there. Good enough for me. The submarine lost here for the Americans, Germans rather. Kaiser is being damaged. They're being driven back there, and I think Kiel will be lost soon to the Germans, so that is a good result, of course. Sicily, at least we are making progress now, so that's good. How is Africa looking? 64%. Come on, guys. Just get that already. And these guys will be safe. Yeah, we can bring to bear very little manpower down there. What are you guys doing? Are you supporting the naval invasion or something? No, you're just going to Mexico's because you're a little bit safer there, I think. Where are you going? Why are you going here? You're intercepting someone? Curious. Right. You are mining, aren't you? And yet you are engaged in battle. Engage only at low risk if you can. What battle are you part of? This one? It's not the worst. I mean, we're sinking a lot of convoys over here. 37 convoys sunk. That's a good result. Another submarine sunk. And you had already... oh, you're very nice. You're advancing very deeply into northern Germany there. Good, good, good. Alright, port strikes. Yes, yes, yes. How's production looking? We are refurbishing that. I really wonder why you're not rebuilding more of these guys. Ooh, naval speed. That's pretty bad. Didn't I ask you to be... didn't you have task force composition? Yeah, you do. So I wonder why you're not joining up with these guys. Okay, that was weird. Well, I guess that will sort itself out. Right, you here. Task force composition error. I want you to have at least 4. And I want you to be convoy hunting. Good. Right, weird. Naval strikes. Yeah. Just minimal damage on some of these ships, but, you know, slowly but surely, we'll be getting them. Right, you're advancing here, you'll be counter-attacking, that's good. More port strikes, yes. And we are just cutting deep into their convoy force over here. Let's have a look at the naval situation. So have we laid any mines? No, not yet, because we are always engaged in some sort of battle. Okay, that is kind of funny. Right, how are we looking though? These guys have a couple of units at least. Have we gotten anyone... I should probably redesign or refurbish these ships. So here, let's create the variant here and let's do a different symbol. I think that's nicer, just so that I can find them actually. You alright? You guys alright? Is any one of you? No. Alright, okay, good. Technology then? 46 days, okay, we're only advancing 15 days here. But we're gonna be alright. Good. Yeah, we are doing damage over here, so that is good. Where else are we sending ships? Convoys. Convoys. Battle against... okay, our convoys against theirs. Interesting. No naval landings there. Africa, finally we have appeared to make some progress over here, even though it wasn't where we attacked, but actually a little bit above that. Still, that's fine, I will not complain. Right. Okay, so can I ask you then to actually get rid of all of this and really start a little bit anew here with a new plan on conquering all of this? And just get into a position and don't do any stupid attacks or anything like that. Where you're coming there, you know what, you're going to take the railroad. You guys going to take the railroad over there. Come there. Fine, good. How are we looking over here? So you're fine where you are. I think I would like to attack here. Not all of our divisions can do that, so let's ask one of you guys, ideally the 5th Birmingham Division, to stop doing this attack. Yeah, still we are doing much more damage than they are, so I think we'll be alright there. And we can send them out. Start advancing onto Havana as well. Yeah, and this should work out fairly fantastically. And let's have a look at our aircrafts, because I think some of them are a little bit behind where they need to be. Okay, you guys, can I ask you to stop doing what you're doing, because we need to save a little bit of fuel, I think. Right, you are doing fine though. Still don't attack. Everyone down here is fine. You're doing fine. I think we haven't really seen any naval support here. Definitely seen some naval strikes over here. Could do more naval attacks. You know what? I think what I would like to do is go to the Baltic Sea here and do some port strikes there. See whether we can find anyone in Gotland. Which of course is still Swedish at this point. So we are losing a couple of ships over here, but at least we are sinking their destroyers, so that is good. And a couple of submarines, although that's not quite as critical. Yeah, but we're doing alright there. Good. Destroyer reserve, you are still being refurbished and all of that, so that's okay. Oh, yeah, these guys. Let's actually do it like this. So hopefully all of you should be fine. Nice, destroyer and submarine sunk. Convoys. Yeah, and I'm probably going to ignore these here for a second. It's nice that they are doing some damage there, but all in all it will need to be a little bit more than that. Right, we are attacking here. These guys are a little bit persistent, I have to say. But I really want to get down to Vancouver. Right, this is supposed to be a larger battle. Where we lost, yeah, 6 convoys. It's not the worst. If we are sinking a lot of their ships, really. Yeah, we are sinking quite a bit of stuff there. Right, let's do it like this. Have we refurbished a lot of ships here? No. No. Well, we're not refurbishing you anyway. Okay. We've got ships, 4 ships here. Should be 6 because we lost 2. Yeah, but by and far these are mostly normal battles, I would say. This here is interesting. As is this, of course. These guys here will be difficult to tackle. So it looks like we should at least have anti-submarine warfare ships. Can't quite see them though. Are you joining up with these guys? Potentially you are. Okay, let's ask this guy to be repaired at least, and these 2 guys to be repaired as well. That should get rid of some of the naval shipyards. Yeah, I think this is okay. Good. Aha! Look at this! 4 dreadnoughts. Really? That's a big concentration of forces there. Right, how are we looking in America and in the Caribbean? Okay. Wait, why are you landing here? I thought you'd be landing there. Damn it. Okay, so it's 5 divisions on their side, 2 divisions on our side. Ours are much, much better though. Still, let's try to attack and support this attack over there. We are doing fine over here, it seems. We can do a probing attack just on this side. Single division, so I think that might be alright there. You guys are coming down there. Let's actually get you here. Yeah, that should be alright. Good. Other than that, these 2 guys also do come down here. Well, you might as well come here. Okay, it seems like we are meeting some opposition now over here. So let's at least make sure that we are progressing. To Winnipeg. Reginus, Scotstoun, whatever. Right, you are all alright. Let's see if we continue building convoys for a while. Caribbean Sea, bases and very low supply. Yeah, I do see that you're on low supply. But if we are taking over here, and if we can get these guys to withdraw, shore bombardment, that should, yeah, reduce your strength there a little bit. So it's 3-2-2-1. And we are a little bit successful at the very least. Yeah, but it's going to be a tough fight. We lost an aircraft, they lost a destroyer, good for us. Ooh, just look at how juicy all of these convoys are. How many convoys can they have, really? Looks like we are losing a couple of battles over here, which is interesting. So let's have a look at France's situation. 420,000 men in reserve. I think they should be alright, actually. Another destroyer and a submarine sunk there. Down here we are establishing things. We have very little fuel. Why have we so little fuel? Navy and army. Well, army because we are driving into Canada, isn't it? Yeah. Well, 800 planes over here should really be enough though. So where else should we be sending our planes? I'd like to send them down here. This here is extremely successful. Let's stop these guys here for a second though. So I don't think they are quite as helpful. We do need to save fuel. Well, or we trade for more oil. Ooh, we can trade for less aluminium. Is it at least getting more? 10 days. It's so little. So little. Right. Just 36 days still. And I would have thought, okay, so you guys are all capable of joining here. Did I accidentally send some of these guys to be refurbished in the wrong way? I might have. I mean, you are still repairing. Maybe you are... Ooh, mechanized equipment. Lovely. So we'll definitely have a look at that. That is very good for us. Industry... escort ships. I mean, some of these things are very nice. I mean, especially... torpedo launchers. Advanced depth charge mortars. All of them very good, I would say. Likewise, separate main fire hoses. But... better infantry equipment. Better industry. Construction. Construction would be lovely, as would excavation. Engineering? This is 8% more research, so that is nothing to be shrugged away. Aircrafts? Yeah, well... more tactical bombs would be lovely. Capital ships, we could at least go for the ammunition. It would be extremely fast and a decent result for us. But artillery, Not convinced that that is what we need. Military police, though, would be lovely. 1942, this is not that far away. We are very much behind technology in some of these ways. So, this also is not actually that far away. Is it that much better? I don't think so. Ooh, max speed is much better, though. 156 days, though. Let's go for construction. I would like to repair a lot of our stuff. And it's nice to see that a lot of our civilian factories are now being repaired, because that will definitely push things up a little bit. Oh, we do need to spend our air experience as well, though. So you know what? Let's actually design a new naval bomber. And that's fine. 120 days. It's going to take a while, but it's still a good thing. Right, very good. Okay, let's just briefly look at what else we see over here. Just a couple of submarines, nothing big. Lots of lots of convoys. Stuff over here. Port strikes, more submarines. I'd really like to get more of their other ships there, though. Right, and over here, we are more or less established now, so that's nice to see. I think we are getting a little bit more motorized equipment. Infantry equipment seems to be doing a little bit better as well, so that is nice. Scotland. Oh. And Ireland actually as well. 3 destroyers at the cost of 5 of our aircraft. Good result there. Likewise, another improved light ship over here. I think we are doing some damage against them. I would hope at least that these guys are doing some damage there. And yeah, well, in terms of production, it's all alright. So still, since we have lost a couple of our anti-submarine warfare ships, what I would like to do is get at least 2 more of these. So let's grab you. Oh, I'm not sure whether these guys are still just repairing and then upgrading. I think that might very well be. And you'll be repaired in just a few days though, so actually a day. So you know what, let's see whether that takes over and whether these guys are now coming into the production queue. It would be lovely to see that. Don't think they did. No. So this is just ships here that are alright. Okay, you know what? So let's upgrade these ships now. I would like to get you into anti-submarine warfare duty ships. Yeah, and now you're there. Good. Well, okay, to the top here. Yeah, and we are now building them, so that's good. Right, it's not going to take that long, and then we can join them up with these guys again. Right. That's many more anti-submarine mine layers than I had anticipated. But how we've laid 36 mines. Okay, that's nice. I don't think that does anything for us really, though. Do we see anything? Our mine coverage impacts our ship amount impact by 3.6%. Oh well, it's a start, you know. So that's good. Right, down here we don't seem to be doing too well. Over there we seem to be doing okay in terms of the attack on Havana. We apparently won, and there's the fall of Havana. Cuban soldiers and militants have been driven from Havana into the countryside or into the old Spanish forts in the city, where, after hours of merciless bombard, they finally surrendered to the British forces. With the raising of the British flags over El Morro Castle, commonly depicted in many postcards, the control of the entrance to Havana Harbor has been secured by the invaders. Cuban forces, while not as numerous or well equipped as the enemy, managed to force a brutal fight as they fought block by block against efforts by forces of the Union Britain to take the city. Yes, lovely, good. Guys, come over here. Everyone here. Your job is just going to be to go to Guantanamo Bay. You can in fact stay over here, that's fine. And I think your attrition is going to be resolving itself fairly soon as well. And these guys will hold out against the defenders there. And then come over here, just pop these guys. And then we are going to conquer Cuba. And I do lay my eyes very much down here on Trinidad and Tobago with its 26 very nice and lovely oil. So hopefully that is going to be extremely good for us. Good. That being said, this is a very good place to put in a cut. So thank you very, very much, guys. And I do hope to see you around next time as well. So, bye-bye.